Travis here from the Wolf HunterZ. We have a reaction video for you. Our social media platforms are below in the description box, along with our website and this link. That's where you can submit your reaction request.
True.
Today's video is brought to you guys by Donkey.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun. Okay. All right. It's such a good feeling. This is sung by J.J. Heller. Don K says, "Hi, Susie and Travis. I'm not sure if you're old enough to have seen the children's television show Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, but Fred Rogers used to sing 'It's Such a Good Feeling' at the close of each week of his program. Here's a very nice cover of it by J.J. Heller. I want you to know I love you guys, and thank you so much for doing these videos for me. All the best, Donald."
Oh, that's so nice.
Well,
that's so kind of you. This
that
is a
kind
tricky question, I feel like. It's tricky.
I shall say this.
You shall. I shall say this.
I shall.
Just when did you start talking like that?
I shall say this. All right. I'm very familiar with Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and Fred Rogers. I actually have no idea if I watched them live or just reruns. I have no idea. Like, I really don't know, like, the dates of when Fred Rogers recorded.
Yeah, that's a good question.
And, like, because I feel like this show played forever. Like, was it always live? I have no idea. I was a very tiny human, okay? But I had one of our children watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood when they were very small because one of our kids would have trouble sleeping. And I found that Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood was soothing and calming and had good, valuable lessons and just put our kid to sleep peacefully. So we used to let our kids watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood for however long they needed to at night. Yeah, so.
Now, with my experience, like most kid shows, it's always in passing. Like, I've never, like, watched a start to finish show like this. In fact, most kids shows I've never watched start to finish. It's always like, if it's on the TV and let's say I'm eating a bowl of cereal, I'll watch it till the bowl of cereal is done and then I go about my day. Or like walking through the room or getting a coffee, like that kind of thing. So I see it, but not the full extent, just kind of like moments, you know?
No, I legit watched it.
Like, Susie asked me a lot about, like Disney movies and stuff, and she's like, have you seen this? Have you seen that? And I'm like, no. But I've seen, like,
Travis never saw
moments.
Peter Pan.
Like, I've seen moments, though. Like, I've walked into a room and been like, it's on the screen, but I've never sat down and watched full...
Yeah. My mother worked night shift and would come home in the wee hours of the morning. And then would stay home with us. So for the first, 4 hours, 2 hours, I don't know how many hours, but it was hours that we were awake, we watched television. And then, of course, like any kid back in the day, we were bumped out of the house and couldn't come back in till dinner. So,
All right, let's do this.
The way it was, so... All right, let's do it. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'm excited.
I do wonder, though, if I've heard the song once it starts playing. Like, I've heard this, though, while I was going this. About. Do you know what it is?
I am sure.
Okay, let's see. So far, not familiar. Sounds good, though. I like it.
Look at all the strings.
Feels like Christmas to me.
It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake up such a good feeling, a very good feeling.
I do feel like I could picture or hear it in my head, him singing it, but I don't remember him singing it, but I could totally put his voice on top of that and hear the melody, you know what I mean? So it could be back in my brain somewhere, but I don't recall it, but I can easily replace her voice with his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, Fred Rogers always had such a sincere voice and just way about him, and so there is an endearing thing about this song,
A feeling, that I'll be back when the day is new, and I'll have more ideas for you, and you'll have things you'll want to talk about. I will too.
Very beautiful voice.
Beautiful.
That's a great melody. All the instruments smashed it.
Oh yeah.
That was fantastic. I liked it. Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
There also is another a cartoon, Daniel Tiger, which is a spin-off of the Fred Rogers show. I don't know if you knew that, but that kids now watch, and that has that song in it. What a throwback and a good nostalgic feeling that gives you. I love Mr. Rogers. And did you see the documentary? I did.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you didn't?
Mm-mm.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Thanks for that, Donkey. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you enjoyed hanging out, hit like and subscribe. You can check out this link below to request your personal reaction video. Stay tuned. Stay positive.
We love you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
I just wanna bang like this.